There were two Englishmen, and they struck up a conversation with an American at a park. "I say," said the younger Englishman, "have you ever been to London?" Well, the American laughed. "Oh, yeah. It was my home for 2 years. Had some of the wildest times of my life in that town." The older Englishman, a little hard of hearing, said, "What did he say, Reggie?" "He said he's been to London, Dad," the younger guy said. Well, after a little while in the conversation, the young man said, "You didn't by any chance meet a Hazel Johnson in London, did you?" Well, the American just about fell off his seat. "Hot Pants Hazel? Oh my God, I shacked up with her for 3 months before I came back home." "What did he say, Reggie?" said the older man. "He said he knows Ma, Dad." There was a circus in town, and it was finishing up its final performance when all of a sudden one of the zebras took ill. Well, the local veterinarian prescribed a couple of weeks' rest over at a farm. So the zebra took to his new life immediately and spent the first day meeting all the animals in the barnyard. Came across the chicken and said, "I'm a zebra. What are you?" "I'm a chicken." "What do you do?" said the zebra. "Well, I scratch around and I lay eggs," said the chicken. Well, moving on, the zebra found a cow. He said, "Hey, I'm a zebra. What are you?" The cow said, "Well, I'm a cow." "What do you do?" said the zebra. "Well, I graze in the field and I give milk." Well, the zebra moved on and finally met a bull. Said, "I'm a zebra. What are you?" "Well, I'm a bull," said the bull. "What do you do?" asked the zebra. "What do I do?" said the bull, pawing at the ground with his foot. "Why don't you take off those pajamas and I'll show you what I do?" There was a group of guys at their weekly card game, and they were being bothered by an irritating know-it-all. When the know-it-all stepped into the next room to mix up a drink, one of the guys said, "Next hand, let's just make up a game nobody's ever heard of. He won't know what we're playing, and maybe it'll shut him up." When the know-it-all returned, the dealer tore the cards in half and gave them to the man to his right. Well, he tore the corners off the next 3 cards and placed them before the next player. Then he tore the next 5 cards in quarters and gave 15 pieces to the next man, 4 to himself, and put the last piece right in the middle of the table. Well, everybody looked intently at the pieces of the cards in their hand. First guy says, "I got a mingle, so I think I'll bet $1. Second guy says, well, I got a snazzle, so I'm going to raise that $1. Third man folded without betting, and the fourth guy, well, after thinking about it for a while, he says, "I've got a farfel, so I'm going to raise you $2. Well, the know-it-all shook his head slowly from side to side. "You're crazy," he said. "There is no way you're going to beat a mingle and a snazzle with just a lousy farfel."